Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. And I want to encourage you to stay motivated. I'm enthusiastic because this is the perfect time to start writing your book. Springtime, freshness, life, rejuvenation. Everything is blooming. The fields are bursting with, beautiful flowers, and there's a fragrance in the air. It's such a perfect time to, begin to write in that book, that you have put off for such a long time. I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach, and my mission is to educate and empower women 50 and over to create sustainability from their resources by changing the way they see themselves and building a legacy for future generations. It all started when with a suddenly, okay? With a suddenly, when my life was redirected. And if it hadn't been for that incident, I probably, wouldn't be enjoying the life that I have now. And sometimes we look at things and we think it's a bad thing, but in actuality, it's a good thing. Meaning that doing what I love instead of working on somebody else's dream just for a paycheck. Y'all know this, that I love to travel. And we just came back from New Orleans. I took a group of people down there to experience our hometown. Food galore, seafood, family and friends, seafood bowls, barbecue, beignets, the sights and sounds of the Big Easy. The group totally enjoyed it. It was an experience. It was an experience for them that they'll never forget. And if you ever have a chance to go to New Orleans, go there and take in the sights, take in the sounds. Jackson Square was bursting with newness and a freshness of springtime. It was absolutely beautiful. The people were out and, they were just enjoying the atmosphere. But, without that suddenly happening in my life, I would probably, be stuck working on somebody's job and not being able to do the things that I love to do, like travel. Like I say, my suddenly happened back in 2005. I was laid off twice back to back during the housing crisis. Sometimes when what we see as a setback is actually a redirection of our life. For you to enjoy what you really desire deep down inside. But because we get distracted, we choose an easy path. I didn't pay attention the first time I was laid off because I was trying to fit into what someone else had told me I had to do. And that was find another job. And that's why I struggle with depression when I didn't land a job right away, in spite of my impeccable resume filled with education and experience. Finally, I got another job only to be laid off again because of a merger. Choosing an easy path, showing up and being present for a paycheck. That's what I was trying to do. But you kind of settle, thinking that this is what life is, working to pay bills, credit cards galore, pay them off, charge again, just a repeat cycle. But, we fall into that pattern, living the life. I was told that, this is the way that it had to be. And that's what I was trying to do. But let me tell you, there's more to you than just the mundane. There's more to you. And I'm telling you, after the first layoff, I tried to settle back to my place of comfort. But after the second layoff, I could not go through that again. It was horrible. The experience was stressful, and I could not put myself through that emotional roller coaster ride again. Having bill collectors, calling because the bills were falling behind. I always paid my bills on time and before time. Now I had to make arrangements And, it was pure devastation. Now, many of you can relate to that because of the pandemic, the same thing, just a different um, reason, but the same thing. Housing crisis, a pandemic, Many people found themselves in a, devastating situation. And maybe it was you. But you could come out of that. You could come out of that situation that you're in right now because of no fault of your own. No fault of your own. You found yourself in a place that was total devastation for you. You know, Stimulus money may help some, but you're in a different place now emotionally. And you have to think about that. Think about this, Ask yourself these questions. What am I capable of doing? What is my capacity? What is that you can do? What is that's in your hand? What is that's inside of you that you always wanted to do? And find a way to do that, to make it easy on yourself. When you think about springtime, after the harsh winter, it brings excitement. Have you taken the time to really evaluate yourself and figure out what you have to work with to bring in some revenue? What is that's in your hand? What is that people always ask you about? What is that knowledge you have? What is that expertise that you have? Have you considered, setting some goals with clear direction to produce what you already have? So, it could blossom? Have you thought about that? Are you surrounding yourself with support? Are you? Who's your inner circle? Are you talking to someone who can pull out the best in you? Not people who are always putting you down or, competing with you, but is there someone that you're surrounding yourself with that could pull out the best in you? Let me tell you, you have survived the storm. Now it's time to present your fruit. And with that being said, I want to invite you to take a free online discovery assessment that will help you develop effective strategies and evaluate your progress. And it's totally free. And you could go to bit.ly/fulfilling my dreams, bit.ly/fulfilling your dreams 2021. Again, that's bit.ly/fulfilling your dreams 2021. It's never too late. Age is just the number of knowledge and experience. That's all it is, okay? Don't think that, you're too old, you're not in your prime and all this. Stop thinking about what society tells you, okay? Age is nothing but a number. And think of all the things that you've been through, all the experience, all the knowledge, all the expertise. Just think of how much you have on the inside of you that could be, a help to somebody else, because someone needs to know what you already know. Okay? So what are you an expert in? What are you an expert in? And you can find out by taking the free online discovery assessment. Go to bit.ly/fulfilling your dreams 2021. And I want to thank you for tuning into the Aspiring Authors Lab show today. And don't forget to share out this broadcast with a friend, because you never know what someone's going through, what someone needs to know. It might be something that will motivate them to come out of their place of being depressed, or come out of their place of stagnation. So share this broadcast out with a friend. And I want to encourage you to stay motivated and take care of what's important to you. Remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a great day.